It's your fault. I couldn't believe that. It's your fault. You don't want to put the man up to it. Now, you would think God would stop all that action. Like I tell people, God wants you to make decisions for where you want to go with him or not. People, I hear this all the time, Amy. I went to court for child support. No, I mean, I didn't, but people do it.
Right.
And the judge asked him, the man, you got 10 kids, probably 10 different women. You just making house calls. Not whoop, not whoop. He having a ball. And the judge said, well, how did this happen? And this, you gonna love this. Well, I made some mistakes in my life. Wait a minute, hold up.
Again.
Now you lying to God. You are lying to God about that mistake you made when you led that woman. And okay, this stuff for kids. And each time you, this is all a mistake. Oh yeah, man. Oh man, that was great. That's all a mistake. That's all accident is a mistake. See, it's God's fault because God could have stopped you, and he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So why not put it on God?
Excuses.
Why not?
It wasn't no mistake.
Hey, Lord, you didn't stop me. So it is what it is. I keep telling people, quit lying to yourself, quit lying to God before you pray. Before I hear this all the time. I made some mistakes in my life, and the Lord knows that when I robbed that bank, I just so happened to find a gun on the sidewalk. I picked the gun up and I said, well, I am broke like a joke. I'm going to see a bank and rob it. And God's going to make a way for me to what? Escape. Because the Bible said he'll make a way for escape. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't be trying. I'm just saying.
Ask him again.
You got to ask him again. You did what you did. You didn't have no accident. Big robbery, no accident, man. I stole the car. It was an accident. So when you're before God, never say you made an accident.
Mistake.
Never say you made a mistake. Never say that. Because it's a lie. It's a lie. Check it out on another. It's a lie before you pray. Before you pray, you lying.
You already knew what you was going to do.
Already lying. Imagine you being God. No, you're not. I'm just saying. Imagine you being God. And your son says, hey, I took your purse and bought some reefer. I made a mistake. You just took the purse and spent the money on the reefer.
Straight lying.
Straight lying. Own up to your sins and call it a day.
Well, come on now. You
can't be healed. You cannot. The Bible said, pray for one another. Now, I can say this. Pray ye for one another. What am I going to say ye for? That's England. I got a King James Bible too. But, you have to use it. God used the language of today. Believe that. When God tells you something, he's going to make sure you understand what you're saying because God's not going to leave you no room for excuses at the end of the day. So, it is what it is. And I have some more stuff in. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I have some notes I wrote down at night right here. So, I get up at 4 o'clock. I do not like doing that. But when it hits me, I got to get up. Now, here's something that happened. I want you to check this out. I'm a great studier, and I do. I like studying history. I like that.
Right.
Now, watch this. The great white man said this. Guess what he said? When Germany and America got together and they built the Titanic. If anybody knows about Titanic, it's a huge ship, bigger than life. Here's where I'd got off the ship. And what would make me get off that great white man's ship? What would make me get off that ship? What they said, the guy said, he waited until the news got there from all over the world, newspaper men, the media, I'm sorry, the media has got there and they all have their mics. How great is this ship? How great, sir? How great is this ship? How great? You know what he said? What did he say? You remember? Can you remember what he said? He said something that I would have got off that ship right away without any hesitation. What did he say? Can you remember? You know, I know what it is. Can you remember what he said? You know what I mean?
I'm not for sure.
Well, I am. This is what he said that would have made me got off that ship. Even if I was an atheist, I still got off that ship. He said, not even God can sink this ship.
Okay.
I'm out of there.
I was going to say that.
You can't do that to God, man. You know, you ain't just told America. You just ain't told America or CNN, which is horrible, you know, fake news. You sat up there and said, even God can't sink this ship. Why? Great white man said so.
He sunk it, didn't he?
Really? So, that's the wrong thing to say. Because you're actually doing what the prophet did when they said, your God is not great. And the prophet said, I want you to make an altar. I want you to flood it with water. And I want you to call your God. See if you're going to put it out or whatever. So they did.
My God sunk that ship.
Now watch this. Now, those who don't know the history of what Elijah did, the history, watch this. Here's what you don't know. The offering, when the offering is being built for a false god, and they would make a fire, and every now and then they would sacrifice a baby or do what they got to do, false god. You know how it is. So this is what happened. Before, what they would do, they would call on the false god, and guess what would happen? The sacrifice that's on the altar and the wood catch fire all by itself.
I remember you teaching that a while
all
back.
By itself.
I remember that.
All by itself. Now wait a minute. How did their altar in the past catch on fire? Don't forget now, they would sacrifice and they would make tents that is real and everybody would lead them. And what they would do is they would pray to a false god.
Oh my God.
And it would light at night. Tell you how they did it. If you want to know. They had an underground tunnel that led up to the sacrifice. And they were able to go underground and light the fire without being seen. How about that?
Oh my God.
This time, that didn't happen. It was not able to get to the sacrifice. So when the man of God made, not only did he make it, he drenched it with water. He made it, and he soaked it. He soaked it. And God lifted up every dime. See, it's good to know history. I love history. I love history. I love it. Here's something else you may not know. When they were killing Christians back in the Roman days. Okay. Now, you ever heard of football, baseball, basketball?
Sports.
Back in the Bible days, in the Old Testament, people would have sports arena. They would have what's the word? Gladiators fight one another.
Okay.
And if you're a slave, you fight. You can actually win your freedom that way. But they would have animals eat the people up, whatever. And a lot of times, when there was a problem with one of their false gods, they would blame it on God's people, and they would sacrifice them inside the arena. It got so good. Listen, the games got so aggressive and so great. People was demanding. They were demanding to see more bloodshed. Did you know that? Yeah, more bloodshed. So let's get some Christians, or let's get some people that love God, and let's put them in the arena and watch the who? The tigers tear them apart and eat them or whatever. Now, watch this. It got so good to everybody. So they needed to keep it going all night. They was killing God's people all night.
Jesus.
Tell you how they got the. Now, here's some history again. History. What they would do is this: to help to keep the arena open and enough light to keep people happy. They would take Christians, or God's people, if you will, Jews, okay, and they would put tar around them, set them on fire, and put them on every corner of the arena. And that would supply enough light until the dawn comes. Imagine that. See? History. I know who you are, but what is your history? Rome, what did you do in history so I can learn from you? How can I learn if I don't know? See, now, something else you may not know. What kind of bed did they have in the Old Testament that was special? Amy, special. Now, back BC, if you were poor, your bed, let me tell you the truth, your bed was the ground that you slept on.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, there with a rock. That's your bed. If you were poor back then.
Wow.
Now, check this out. If you had some type of money, if you had some type of what do you want to call it? Esteem, you somebody. You got straw for a bed.
A straw?
Straw. Take the straw and you make your bed. Wow. Take the straw, you put it down on the floor. Okay? You take a cloth or blanket, whatever you want to make, and you put it over the straw. That makes a bed.
Oh, my.
Go to any jail, and their bed is made out of foam, and it's only 4 inches thick. That's it. In prison, your bed is a 4-inch foam. That's all.
So what is the foam on?
It's on it's either on a steel slab or slabs, steel. And you got to sleep in it for 20 years. Yeah. And I ain't want no bed, no real bed.
How uncomfortable that can be.
Well, your body get used to it. Now, you know, can I prove that? Yes. Go out here right now. We in California, right? Go out here right now, and you see who doing what. Come on now.
People laying on the sidewalk.
On the concrete.
Concrete.
I saw a dude.
On the sidewalk.
I saw a guy on the concrete. And I was working, and I saw a booty, but I thought it was like maybe an animal or something, and the booty was just grinding away. Yes, it was. I said, "Hey man, come here. You gonna see? You gonna believe this?" The guy was on the concrete, had a good old dream, and the other guy was sleeping on his back in manure. And I said, do you want to get up so we can clean this area for you so you can sleep more comfortable? He said, no, this feels good, nice and warm.
In doo-doo?
Right. It was right around him. He feels good. You have to understand, when you on dope,
drugs, yeah,
it takes your mind away. You lose your mind. You just do. And you do things that you wouldn't ordinarily do. So we thought the lady was asleep. So me and my partner covered her up. We said, well, she sleep. We don't want to disturb the lady. The lady sleep. You know, she sleep. And I don't want to wake her up. So I said, okay, let's work around her and let her be. Okay, that was a good one. Yeah. Now, watch this. We come back that way to make sure she's okay. And the cops over there got her taped off. What you mean taped off? What's taped for what? Oh, she been dead all night. I'm over there messing with her. And no one telling me she's dead. Everybody knew she died.
They wouldn't tell you?
Didn't care.
Oh, no.
The way it is, man. the way it is nowadays. The Bible said that was going to happen.
Jesus.
Now, you going to love this too. Here's a real good one. Here's a goodie. A real little shizzle. Me and Amy went to a night service that was New Year's.
Was it back in Akron?
Back in Akron. Some time ago now. And we walked into church. And when we walked in, we seen a bunch of men and a bunch of women. Of course, the women outnumbered the men, you know that. But there was a bunch of, and this lady made a statement. I never forget to her, but she said this. She said this, I'm going to find me a good man here. And I went, no, you're not either. These men are all gay. And what? Yeah, all these men in the church is gay. It was a regular service, a wash night. And they're wash night service. And music was going. I mean, the music was bumping. Boom. He's so good. I mean, if the choir was, everybody was good. You have to understand these days, everything is different now. God is out of touch. See, God is out of touch. God don't know what he's doing no more. He's out of touch.
People better be getting in touch with him.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, he knows what he's doing.
And I said this. Now, I'm just saying, I ain't going to tell you to get drunk. I ain't going to tell you to go to the bar. I said, and I meant it, and it's true anyway. I said, you got a better chance of going to a bar and finding a man nowadays than to find one in the church.
And some of those in the bar might be gay.
Yeah, but not like I ain't in the church.
That's true.
Sisters in church, they run the church now. They run it.
Oh, yeah.
They run the church now.
Oh, they're in control.
God used to run the church. Now the sisters are running the church.
Truth be told.
And Satan is loving every bit of it. And if you say anything negative about their lifestyle, you will be told off. The lady asked me, so I'm a piano player, and he was an organ player. And she asked me, she said this, we'll get on the van to go play in Cleveland. And she said, where's so-and-so at? Now, I don't know the guy's name. You know, I'm bad on names, you know that. So I'm saying, who? She said, the guy can play the organ, where's he at? And I said, wait a minute. Oh, you mean, where Miss Thing at? And she got mad. Don't you call him that. He's a wonderful man. He's wonderful. These are women that are 99 years old and they don't even know the difference between righteous and unrighteous. They have no clue. And they're mad at me because I called the shot. I said, oh, Miss Thing.
Somebody has to tell the truth.
He was indeed a Miss Thing. And he wasn't trying to be, people hide a little bit. He all out.
Oh, it's all in open now.
The wig, the nails, all that. So they got mad at me. They got mad at me but it was the truth. And they got mad. They said, you shouldn't say that about God's people. What?
Can I say something?
Sure.
One time, my husband and I, back home in Akron, went to a funeral. And it was a Miss Thing in the casket, polished nails, pink dress on, and wig. And they had the audacity enough to put in the casket, judge ye not that ye be judged.
Understand this.
So what do you think about that?
Well,
what do you think about that one?
Here's the thing. The Lord said the righteous always judge. The Bible says also, if you judge the circumstances with wisdom. Right. Now, it don't say wisdom. It says judge rightly, judgment.
Right. Judge righteously.
Again. If I do your house and take your money off your table, and you know you have $1,000 right there. Come on, you know you right there. It's been there for 2 days. I do your job. I'm gone. Money gone.
That wasn't no mistake.
Money gone. Now, next door neighbor said, like I have work over your house. Can he come in and do my job too? If you don't tell that woman, you better not. you bad. You just bad as the guy that took the money.
Right.
We all judge, like it or not. The reason why people do that, because the sins that they're doing, they don't want it to come to the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
So
Out in the open.
I'm going to do my sin, and I don't want anybody to bring it up that it's bad. Now, if you say something good about my sin, then we let it ride. You let it ride. Let it ride. If you say anything derogatory about what I'm doing, then now I am uncomfortable because the sin that I'm doing has now come face to face with me. And I don't want no one knowing that I am sinning. Understand this. I want you to understand this. Once a certain president said this, it's good to be gay. Not only that, I'm going to tell the truth. I don't care if people get mad at it's true. But Kamala Harris, everybody, this is go on the internet. Kamala Harris went to Africa and told the president this: if you allow your people to have gay relationships, we are willing to write you a check for millions right now. And he said,
definitely.
let me tell you what he said.
I remember
The
you
president
telling
of Africa said this:
mm-hmm.
you in America and Canada spitting in God's face
My God.
and doing God any type of way.
Jesus.
We are not what you call righteous either. But we ain't going that far. No, we are not. We try to do better. But one thing we're not going to do, we ain't going to push God off that cliff. See? Because, see, when you go that far, now it's time for God to act. And that's, see, like I said it before, as long as God's not judging you right away, I've been there. If I can keep stealing and God's not hurting me, or not, I'm not saying, okay, but if God's not allowing me to be hurt, then I will continue to steal.
Right.
I've done it. Okay? It's called white collar crime. I've done it. And if God's not doing anything about it, I will continue. And I will keep getting money the wrong way. And I will feel good about it. And I will say, if God's not doing anything about it now, obviously he don't mind. Then you got a couple of stories. They say, Cortez, we feel that he wasn't treating you right monetarily. I'll say money-wise anyway. We feel that you was worth a lot more money than he was paying you. So since that's true, then you stealing from him is tit for tat.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And God's not going to get mad at you because God knows that you are a better man than that. So if you steal from a person that didn't treat you like you should be treated and you steal money from him, then you're just doing what's right. You know who told me that? Norman Dean.
Ooh,
I'll never forget that.
You're
And
right.
I know Mark gonna be like, oh no he didn't. No he did not.
Oh, yes, he did.
I'm just saying,
we're just keeping it real.
you have to understand, when you do dirt, you need somebody to back you. So you don't feel bad. Just like if you, if you're in the line, if you're in the store line, if you're in the store and you don't have the money you would like to have to do the shopping, but you do have enough money to buy what you want, but it's not what you want, but it'll do. It'll do. Okay. Now, you're saved.
Gotcha.
You're saved. You're saved.
Okay.
Feel the Holy Ghosts? All kind of Holy Ghosts? Speaking in tongues? All that. Holy, you're holy. And the man in front of you is not saved. And just so happens, he dropped the $20 bill. So what do? First thing you do,
step on it.
But you look around first now. You go, I ain't bring the sacrifice of praise into the and when he walks away, you go like this. You have something in your hand. You go like,
no, you're lying. No, you was lying all along.
You pick that $20 bill up, see? Or you pick your paper up. Or you sneaking because you know you're wrong. But, hey, it's a good thing because God's helping me. You gotta love that. Now, here's the crazy part. Amy, here's the crazy part. You take your behind in church and you stand up. You stand up in church, in church, and guess what you say?
Ooh.
What you say? What do you say?
I was blessed with some money. I found
God got a blessing with your name on it, with your name on a $20 bill. So I was broke, and I went to Walmart, and I didn't have enough money. That's what I want. And just so happened, I saw a $20 bill on the floor laying all by itself, minding his own business. And the Lord said, you better get that $20 bill and go pay for that stuff. You pick it up.
Now you done lied on the Lord.
And then, watch this. Not only will you say God did it, this is what makes it count. Here's what makes that miracle count. Now it's sealed.
Oh, the fake tongue.
It's sealed. Sealed. See? Tongues, people are using tongues to okay sin. Oh, yeah. See? Because it makes it authentic. It makes it authentic. It makes, and you hear this all the time. People are speaking tongues more than what they should. There's nobody to interpret it. But if you're in church, I know how this goes. Now, I was not a big fan of this. When I sin, I ain't speaking nobody's tongue. I know it's going to be the devil. Now, a lot of times people, when they speak in tongues, and when there's nobody to interpret it, then they'll speak more, and they will sit there or stand up, and people will be in awe. Oh, girl, she is holy. You hear what she just said?
Because she spoke in tongues. Devil tongues.
We know she holy. So, it's the way it is. Because tongues make you look holy. I've always said this. Then I always say this. Money, no. I said clothes cover a multitude of sin. Now, here's how you do it. You go to church with a shirt on, a pair of pants. Now, I had this experience. They will take you up to the front for prayer because you're not holy. Now, we know somebody that was dressed to kill. I mean, he was dressed to kill, one of the biggest whores in the world. And he came to church, to a church where we was at, and they was going to usher him on the pulpit, thought he was a minister.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to preach in Akron. I did preach in Akron. I preached at L. Bell's church when he was living. He said, Cortez, you got to preach. And I didn't know I was going to preach. I did not know. But I did. And what did he tell me to do? What did he tell me that's going to make me look holy? What did he say? Can you remember?
Suit and tie. He wanted you to wear a suit and tie.
I had to wear a tie. That tie, it was going to make you holy.
Right.
And I never forgot that. He said, Cortez, you got to find a tie, Brother Barnes. I said, for what? you get ready to preach. So you got to have a tie on. So, a tie, tongues, all kind of stuff. So, if you dress a certain way, it tells people how holy you are. It just works like that. Clothing, people wear clothing to cover up their wolf. Like a wolf in sheep's clothing or vice versa. You got to know how to look good. People won't judge you for a sinner. So if you come to church in a suit, but you are a whore to the hilt, they're not going to even know it. They're not going to know it. You know? It's just like women. Women that go to church dressed as whores are looking for validation. I need validation. I need validation. I need someone to look at me, give me some attention. I love the Lord, but he's not enough. I need somebody to look at me. Now, here's what I think about women. In church, when they dress like a whore, and they do a lot, they're not going to give you nothing. You're not getting no sex with them. Ain't nothing happen. They just want you to validate them. They want you to look at them, and what they'll do is they'll catch you looking at them. They'll turn real quick. Look at the booty. Look at the booty. He's checking me out. See? Now, they won't say nothing about it, but they know it. They know what he's doing. So when I wear something very seductive and very revealing, and a young man looks at it and just starts staring,
Right.
you catch him. So she ain't there to give you nothing. She just wants you to lust after her.
Mm-hmm.
She needs that.
Mm-hmm.
It's food.
You're right about it.
It's food. And when you see a woman in a choir stand that wear certain outfits that show the whole entire, the whole frame, the whole everything, show it all.
In case you hears want to know, vagina.
So thank
Just
you.
Keep it real.
So, and I'm like going like, I see the whole thing. I can draw it. I can draw it. And she got a split up here, and she got the push-ups and the jewelry right spot on.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta know, to make sure he look at me, I'm putting a piece of jewelry right here. His eyes got to go there, and he got to go everywhere else.
Just outright advertisement.
And when I wear this push-up, it's gonna really make you look at me. So the man that need to go to heaven, he is now saying to himself,
Jesus.
he is now saying,
Speak Holy Ghost.
when I go to church now, and I'm married, you're married, I'm married, you're married. So when you go to church and see that woman in another tight outfit, you're looking, okay? You're looking. It's delicious. You're looking. And you say to yourself, what? What do you say? You say, man, she sure is hot. You know what I'm saying? I need to get me some of that there, boy. You know what I'm saying? Man, she's fine. Oh, I get it, man. Oh, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at her. Where she walking. Look at her. But she's shaking it up for us, too. Then she got enough nerve to actually shout in the church. And everything going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
One titty over there, other titty over there. Just going nuts. Just shaking up. That lady we saw Sunday. Just shouting away. And she been over here shouting. Like it's hot. Like it's hot. Now, you know people looking. Come on, man. Come on, really?
You already know.
And the wife going like this, and she going like this. She looking, she going like this. She going, mm-hmm. Yeah, nigga, better be staying too long. Okay, nigga, keep on looking. Keep on looking. Keep on looking. Yeah, watch yourself. Watch yourself, man.
Ooh-wee.
So, I'm just saying, that's what's going on now. Advertisement. It's not about God. Y'all think it's about God. When in the choir stand, singing God's glory song, it ain't about God. It's about them. Them being able to get airtime, less time, and praises.
My God.
Y'all think it's about the glory of God, or it is not.
It sure isn't.
So now, let's understand. Those that are not attractive, they have to work harder to make men look. I mean, really hard, because they're not attractive. So they come up there, and there's a lady that used to come to church. I'm telling you what she would do. And I see this. She would wait till the last minute to come to the choir stand. And here she comes. She the last thing to get up there.
Oh, I know who you're talking